When it comes up to speaking English fluently, it opens up new opportunities, connects you with other people from different cultures, and also expands your world. But what does it even mean to speak English fluently, and what steps you can take to reach a level of fluency? Speaking of fluency, it's not about speaking perfectly, but being able to communicate with confidence and natural flow, understand others, and being able to express yourself easily without hesitation or frequent interruptions to check for comprehension. In my previous videos, I've already mentioned that you should focus more on your speaking skills instead of trying to do a huge amount of grammar exercises. So just keep in your mind that even native speakers can struggle with some grammar rules, so don't get discouraged if some aspects of the language present a challenge for you. You should be just prepared that fluency is a long journey and there will always be more for you to learn and improve on. Just see how far you've come if you can understand absolutely everything what I'm saying now. Okay, let's move to tips to speak English confidently and fluently. Embrace daily English exposure. Consistency is the key to improving your skill level. And studying English for an hour just once a week isn't enough to make any real progress. There is a special language learning method called Immersion. With Immersion, you try to surround yourself with the language you learn as much as you can in your day-to-day activities. Immerse yourself in English as much as possible every time you study. For example, challenge yourself to listen to, read, or even say something in English that you think might be too difficult for you. If you want to speak fluently, you need to make it a part, like an essential part of your everyday life. Number 2, focus on the whole phrases instead of single words. As I said before, speaking English fluently means being able to express your thoughts, feelings, and ideas. And your goal is to speak in full sentences, so why not to learn it in full sentences? It would be more useful for you to learn the whole phrases rather than just a specific vocabulary and verbs. Start thinking about phrases that you use frequently in your native language and then learn how to say them in English. Learn intonation, body language, and gestures because English fluency is more than just vocabulary and grammar. If you can figure out these 3 things, you will just look like and sound like a native speaker. Number 4, use speech-to-text for text messaging. You can already practice your speaking skills while you texting people. Just speak your text instead of typing them. Talk yourself through everyday activities. Think about all the things that you might do. For example, following a recipe while you're cooking dinner, or putting together all the pieces of furniture. Say what you're doing out loud. For example, I'm cutting up the onions. Oh no, my eyes are starting to water, or something like this. And my favorite one is to keep an audio diary. For example, you can just easily record yourself on your phone describing a day or experience, like specific experience from the day, from the beginning to the end. This would force you to learn words and phrases that you often use in your everyday life, and you will get more comfortable with speaking smoothly. Practice new English words right away. I absolutely adore this quote in English: use it or lose it, which means if you don't practice, you might forget it. And the best way to remember a new word is to use it right away so that it stays in your memory. When you learn a new word, try to say it in a sentence a few times over the next week, and you will be less likely to forget it. Number 7, get comfortable first with the vocabulary you already know. When you're writing something down or saying your own sentences, focus on using the vocabulary that you're already familiar with. You may want to use difficult or even advanced words to sound more fluent, but stay true to your skill level and keep practicing what you already know. Make sure that you are comfortable with the English you use instead of just trying out new words just because you want to. Of course, over the years, you will be able to use advanced vocabulary, but you know what? Even native speakers don't use them that much, so just don't rush. And the last but not least, remind yourself why you want to speak English. If you remind yourself every single day why you're learning it, you will be much more likely to stick with it. So write it down, put it on your bathroom mirror or fridge, and think about this reason every single day.
It literally works 100%. I mean it.
Now we are moving to my favorite part of this video, your homework. And for this time, there is just only one task to do. Just only one simple task. Just choose one question that you like most and comment down below. Write in the comments about an activity that gives you the most pleasure. Or number 2, what's the best thing that happened to you this week? Thank you guys for watching this video to the end. I hope it helped you. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to my channel, follow me on my Instagram, join us on my Telegram channel as well to practice more English, and let me know in the comments what part of this video was the most interesting for you and what habits you're gonna implement in your life to get this fluency while you speak English. And I do appreciate you. I love you so much, and I see you very soon, next week on Friday at the same time. I love you guys. Bye.